right, go ahead.
All right, so in the early 1980s, I was growing up in Concord, California, and there was a lot of riders out there that I got to meet, like Darren Bonilla and Bob Madrana, and got to see all those kind of cats, the heyday of BMX kind of giving birth, and those guys were all kind of the bad boys of BMX, and I kind of got sucked into that world, but at the same time, drumming was becoming a huge part of my life, and I started getting into like early punk rock bands, and as everybody got better and jumps got bigger, you started seeing people in casts and on crutches, and I couldn't do it, man. I had a gig in 2 weeks. So I kind of put down the bike riding and went on with the drums and became a 35-year music career. I saw a lot of the world, went to 57 countries and put out a couple gold records and really lived that whole dream to the fullest. And in 1990, I started to develop a little bit of a medical problem with my salivary glands. I started getting impacted with stones. And through the 90s, it was chronic, and then it started to get really bad. 2012, I had a massive infection, and they wanted to remove the glands. So 2013, December 13th, Friday, I went into the operation. I was 329 pounds and in bad shape, living the rock and roll lifestyle and all the accoutrements that come with that. And really not a healthy person, and ended up in a 5-day coma from that operation. And I had massive swelling, blood loss, my heart stopped, and ended up in a coma. And when I woke up out of that coma, like, I didn't see any bright lights or images or anything, but when I came out of the coma, like, all I could think about was riding BMX and my old friend Thomas T. And it was really weird because I just went on and on and on. And after a week of this, my mom was kind of concerned, my wife was concerned, and asked the doctor what's going on. I mean, he is really on a bender about BMX. And he said, look, we can cast any bone that he breaks. He's 329 pounds and in bad health. And if he wants to get on a bike and lose some weight, let him get on the bike. So I contacted Thomas T., reached out to him. He told me that I could come out to North Bay BMX with a friend of his, whose name was Curtis Redwine. And I met Curtis Redwine at Richmond BART, and we came out here, and I had my first day out here at North Bay BMX. 2014, July 22nd, I met Donnie Robinson, my first day out here. I was super, super motivated to ride and race. And over the next 7 months, I raced in Reno and made it onto 510 after going 1-2-1 at the Reno National. And then I raced a few state qualifiers and qualified for state championship. Took the state championship trophy, didn't qualify for the plate, and then went on to win the Grand National Championship in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and took home the 8-footer. And I've been racing ever since. Part of the huge community that BMX has brought to my life. The people, the activities, the programs that we run with 510 Bay Area BMXers through Howard Cato, Juvenile Hall program, the after school program, helping here at the track. It's just completely changed my life. It brought on, not only did it bring on sobriety, but I lost 110 pounds. And it's just been a total life-changing event for me. And I can really say that, not being a heavily religious person, but, BMX is probably the closest thing I've found to a fellowship or a church-like community in my whole life. So it's a great sport to get your kids into. It's a great family sport, great family atmosphere, and it's a great way to just get your butt in shape, and come out and have a great time at the track with your friends. And yeah, that's BMX. That's my story. We're sticking to it.